No, we didn't either. I thought we started off quite strong, and we got the ball forward. We kept the ball up there. Unfortunately, you're not going to win football matches unless you take a percentage of your chances, and we had some good chances. I know we hit the post and hit the crossbar. Really, we should have come in the lead, but not to take anything away from Exeter, who I thought second half hit us on the break very well and did it well and got their goal. So, but 1-0, I thought maybe we could get it. There was still 18 minutes to go. We could get it back. But bad defensive play really. Both times, all goals are always defensive mistakes. But both penalty areas, we just wasn't good enough on the day, or better than the opposition. They got 3 of their however many chances, and we only took 1 of our several chances.
You say Exeter hit you on the break. Was the second half Exeter playing well? Was it Cheltenham playing poorly?
Well, I suppose you could say a little bit of both. I'm not sure in the middle thirds there was a lot of difference, but they got onto our mistakes well once they got into our penalty area, and we couldn't seem to find any space, which takes a little bit of cleverness, a little bit of quality, a little bit of touch, all those things that show that you're the next level up from last year. And if you don't produce that next level up, then of course you're going to get beat at this level.
How much of this now is down to confidence?
Well, we at the moment we just got to keep going. Of course, it doesn't help your confidence, of course, but the ones that are performing need to keep performing, and then the ones that are not performing either need to get up to scratch or move on in a few weeks' time, and that's what we've said for a little while now. And when it comes to January, we'd have given all of them an ample opportunity to see whether they can affect the game at this level. And unfortunately, it's got to the stage where some are not quite handling that, or they're not this level.
You made a couple of changes. First one, immediately after the goal, taking Dan Pars off and replacing him with Daniel O'Shaughnessy. What was the thinking behind that?
Well, I felt in the first half, Daniel hit a few passes a bit short, and we wanted them a bit longer. It was putting us under pressure. He's been a great servant for us, and so we put him out there. And unfortunately, he gave the goal away, and I thought he'd be down after that for a little while. And I got O'Shaughnessy to come on with the long throw, and also he's got a good left foot, and he created a couple of chances for us. So that was the reason for that. And then Morgs had cramp. I thought he did okay, but he's another one that's not quite got that 90 minutes intensity at a league pace yet, and so he had to come off, and obviously we scored just after that, but they went up our end and scored another 2.
Intensity is a good word, isn't it, Gary? Because for the first half there was a lot of intensity, and then it appeared to tail off. Is that a function of fitness? Is that a function of capability? What's it a function of?
All those: fitness, capability. People find levels, whether it's lower than this level or higher than this level. But they've got to go and perform out there, and they've got to show that they're either the next level up, because they sure will show that they're the next level down. And that's the game. And we as a club have got to look at Exeter, what they've been in the league now for quite some years. I mean, I don't know how many, but they found their players as they've gone on, and they picked up league fitness, league mentality, league cleverness, because there was a bit of cleverness in their team where we didn't have it on the day.
You signalled clearly, you'll be doing surgery in January, like most managers. Is the type of player you're looking for in January somebody now with real deep league experience?
Well, no, I mean, all that, it's not the right time to sort of, I understand you asking me the question, but it's not necessarily that. We got the experience. It just means that we would look anyway. We were top of the league. We would still have to look for players that betters our squad, but also betters our team. And of course we'd be looking at that as well. But I haven't done that so much, although from last year, because we wanted to stay faithful to this group of boys for a little while, and we've done that. And all, you know, when I'm laying 6 foot under, at least I can, if I've still got my wits about me, I can think, well, actually, I didn't do anybody any harm, and I gave them every opportunity. And the ones that have had the opportunity will say, the Gaffers give me that opportunity, I'll understand if I've got to find another level. And some might go up a level or so. And that's what I've always done with all my teams. And a lot of the Yeovil boys have gone upwards and some went backwards. The Bristol City team did, you know, so I know this levels, I know all the levels because I've been in them all by the Premiership. But give me 50 million and I'll get you a Premiership team.
Gary, thanks so much indeed.
No problem.
It's the biggest concern that you're not hitting the heights at last with the...
We're up against different opposition, aren't we? You know, you can hit the heights if you're playing teams that are not quite this level. You probably had 4 or 5 teams that would play at this level comfortably. So, you know, this is different now. When you get league players, then you don't have the insurance of playing the part-time teams that always struggle in the National League. Whereas in the Football League, as you can see, I think by the set of results today, you know, everybody's getting results. So we have to liven ourselves up and get a few points before January so that we're not adrift. And that will take a little bit of work on the training ground, a little bit of luck where we don't hit the post or the crossbar and it goes in, and as you say, the lads' confidence rises then.
Is it a case of maybe just trying something completely different, giving time off, going paintballing, just getting something different into them, just to re-inspire, re-energise?
Well, it is, but they'll still be as bad with paint all over them, won't they? I understand what you're saying, and sometimes it is just to relax them and all that sort of thing, but you know, a player's either good enough or he isn't he? You know, he could be a good paintballer or a bad one. You know, it's one of them. Are you brave? Can you go past people? Can you find space when there's no space? Yeah, all them sort of things. That's what you're really sort of looking for. So we have to keep working with them. You know, you go paintballing. Yeah, they might have these lads won't want to go paintballing. Don't worry about that. They'll want to try and put it right as soon as they can. And that's the group we got.
Is it something that you're used to being in this situation? Is it
Yeah,
something that you
well,
can
I'm not used to it.
Is it something you can draw experience on to
Well,
to
we'll
try
see,
and...
won't we? I can definitely draw experience on it, that's for sure, because every club I've took over, you know, was struggling at the time. And you have to, when you get the time, I mean, that was in the days as well when you could get short-term loans in. Now it's a bit more difficult now because you have to wait 6 months. You know, before you can bring any sort of short-term loans in. So we can't do that, but you have to make sure that your August and January people are good enough. And August, I let our lads have the chance, but now January's going to be slightly different, and we got to look to improve the team.
How quickly do you think you'll be moving on? You said, I think, after the Cambridge game that you might look to have people here already in December if you can.
Yeah, no, I'm comfortable with the stuff that we've done at the moment, and I'll be at a couple of games next week as well, trying to confirm a few things. And but at the moment, we've still got to get through these last 2 or 3 games before January the 1st, and try and pick up some points just to hang on in there.
So we're chucking it down out here today. Was it the hairdryer you grabbed for in there for that treatment, or was it a straightforward inquest?
No, it's been the hairdryer on occasions, but today I felt that I just needed to be honest and just, you know, let them know that both penalty boxes we were poor, and they were better than us in both penalty boxes on the day, and that's where the game's won and lost.
Cheers, Gary.
All right?
Thanks, Gary.
No problem.
Sure.
That was our